What's up, guys? It's your boy Fix It Daniel, and today we got something a little different. I got something that just came in today, and I just want to share it with you guys. So let us get into what we're going to be doing. So, guys, welcome to the channel. If you guys have not checked out my stuff, please go like and down and subscribe. And today is a little bit of a different day. It's a little off. I'm just going to go over what is coming up soon. And because I got some new parts, if you see in the thumbnail, I got new parts. And I want to go over what the parts are and what we're going to be doing coming up soon. So let us get into it. All right, guys, so coming to the Fix It table, excuse the mess. I've been doing a little off stuff for the scooter, which we'll talk about in just a sec. But today, right now, we're going to be talking about parts and what we are planning on doing with some of these parts and the future of some of my fixes. So, starting off with the first two, I got two new hubs. That is going on the Cadillac STS coming up soon. I think I've already done a video on those, but I'll explain to you why I'm doing them. Plus, we got some new injectors. We got some new fuel injectors that we're going to be installing on the car soon. I did do a video on the injectors, cleaning them, but now we're actually going to replace them. And there's a reason why we're doing that as well. And this big massive box is the thing I've been waiting for the longest time. So let us go opening and get this going. All right, so the reason why we're doing the hubs. The passenger side is now getting a little loose, just like the driver's side, but we are replacing these with these because this is one of the reasons why I want to before I put this in, I want to put this in. And let's open this so you guys can see what it is. All right, guys, so we're going to crack this open. I'm doing this. It's the first time I'm opening it. I haven't even opened it because, as you can see, it's sealed up. But let's get my John Wick knife out and cut this thing open. All right. Probably a little bit more because I'm doing this one-handed. Forgive me. Here we go. Cut this open. John Wick knife always cuts it every time. All right, so we are going to be opening this. And always Rock Auto's giving me stickers. Always going in the spots. I can put one right over here. I'll put it right here for the time being. We'll put it in my little case. Rock Auto's always sending you stickers. Just a heads up on that. Every time Rock Auto sends you stickers for anything you buy, doesn't matter what it is, they'll send you a stick, send you a little magnet. So, what do I got here? Oh, my finger out of the way. It's my struts, my front struts. I still have to order my rear struts, but we are going to be getting into this very soon. This is the front struts. I got them at Rock Auto at a steal of a deal because they were having a clearance, or not a clearance, but they were having a like a budget deal. So if you ever go to Rock Auto, check out their parts because sometimes their parts are really inexpensive because they're having a sale or something like that going on. So I stumbled across this because I really wanted to get my struts, and I was just looking through, and lo and behold, they actually had them. Now, it doesn't look like this on the thing because mine is different, so it should be different in the box. Hopefully it is, because that would be a very bummer if it isn't. So I'm going to pull this out with you. See what we got. Hopefully this doesn't snap. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Supposedly this is supposed to be on there, but I guess it's not. So, these are the struts. Get my... There we go. Here we go. There's a better look at it. Bit of clear. Alright, here we go. I'll hold it up here so you can see it. So this is the strut. This is the front strut because it has the little holding clamp at the bottom where it sits inside the actual knuckle tower, and it's not a magnet ride, which sucks. I was about to get a magnet ride one, but I just didn't know how it would work with a non-magnet ride suspension car. Some people said you could probably just do it; it just wouldn't work. But you need that electricity to kind of like get you going. So yeah, this is it right here. I'm super happy about this. So this is going to go in the car. There's two of them, one for one side, one for the other, and we will be able to use that actual clamp that I bought in that red box there. So we will definitely be putting this on soon. So stay tuned for that. But let us go on to the next part. All right, so now we got that back in the box. A little bit of a toughie because the thing kept wanting to rise up on me, but I've got it strapped back down and back in the box. And now, so that's from Rock Auto. These are from eBay. These are two hubs that are going on. And the reason why I'm not putting these on is because I want to put these on first because the passenger side one is a little loose. It is starting to show that it's not holding. I mean, it's holding, but it's a little loose. Driver side's fine because I replaced it, but I'm gonna replace them both with two brand new ones, and then I'm gonna put those in the same time I put these in because it'll be new suspension, new hubs, and I feel like with my struts being bad on the car now, the older hubs on there now are that's all where the bounce is coming from. Besides the struts it's holding, but it's not holding great. And I think it's putting stress on the hubs. So we're going to replace those at the same time, unless the hub's starting to give and then they end up breaking or something, and then we'll replace it. But I don't think that they will. But we're going to put these on the same time we put the struts on, and then that way we'll have new of everything. But soon coming, we're going to be replacing the spark plugs. I mean, the injectors. The reason why I replaced the injectors is because I'm having some issues with it sitting at idle. The car is doing a little bit of a shakes, and the idle needle, the RPM needle, is doing a minor jump. Nothing crazy, but you could feel it sitting at idle, and then when you take off, it's fine. But I did some research, and they did say that it's probably the injectors. I don't have any codes. I don't have any lights going off. So we're just going to replace it, and hopefully that'll fix the issue. I don't have a car tuner checker like the little ones that the guys at the dealership do, but I'm getting one soon, but it won't be in time for me to check this. So, because I could check the field trim, see exactly what's giving the problem, because it's not throwing any codes. And I've even gone to O'Reilly's and had to do a deep search, and there's no code for spark plugs. So I don't know what it could be. It may be a leak or something that's causing it as well. But they also did say that your injectors could be bad, even though that they're not throwing a code. Doesn't mean it could be clogged. It could be dirty with the screen. So they're probably working fine. It's just that, as I mentioned in my video before, if this thing will focus. So I mentioned before that down in here, these little brass fittings has a screen. So you can get a screen kit and you can pull them out, but then you got to go buy a brass hammer and tap this brass net screen thing back in, which I think is better just for replacing the whole entire fuel injectors. Those are a little bit easier. Plus you'll get new injectors. They'll be clean. Those injectors are probably the OE original ones from the car. They've been in there for a long time, and the car's already got like 100-some thousand miles. It's probably time to replace these. And I did clean my other ones, so if they're still working properly, then I won't get rid of them. I'll keep them as a backup, but maybe we'll go ahead and get the screen thing going. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's going to be coming up soon. I'm also getting the canister purge cylinder. That's coming in. Once that comes in, we're going to start doing these injectors. It should be here sometime this week or this weekend. So if I have time to do it coming up Sunday, I'll put these in. If not, we'll do them another day. But I want to get all the parts that I need before we start some of these big projects. So this one's just waiting on the purge canister. That's coming in soon. These and these are waiting on the rear struts. I still have to order those, and those will be coming in soon. So I got some stuff coming. The parts are starting to roll in now, finally. It's been a good while, and if you're a person that works on vehicles, they're slow coming in. But I did order them, and they're coming in pretty quick. So I'll a lot quicker than I actually thought. So let us go and talk about this. Okay, so we're going to talk about the scooter now. I haven't done a review on this in quite a while, and this is my brother's scooter, but I'm doing some stuff. I actually had to end stopping because he wants to put this on, which is like a little cell phone holder, and that's fine. We actually figured out how to do it, so I was going to stop and show you guys, so I kind of paused. Plus, I have something cool to do on here in the transmission area. I got something else I want to try. I'm going to be installing these. So this is a 1500 RPM yellow spring. I have a 2000 RPM spring and clutch in there. So this is what we're going to be installing. I'm going to install this, and these are already in. It took me a little bit to figure them out, but they're already in, ready to rock and roll. So what we're going to do in the next video coming is we are going to be putting this in there to see the difference between the 2000 and the 1500. So if you guys have been following me on and you want to see some more scooter stuff, it's coming up really soon. So I have a lot of good idea and video and stuff coming up really, really soon. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be putting that in. We're going to be putting that cell phone holder in, and we're going to take it for a spin, see how the 1500 is working out really well. So, and I got some other parts for this that I will show when we work on it. So that's what's going on right now. There's that's pretty much it for right now. There's more parts we're waiting on, but we'll go and explain that to you. Okay, guys, so those are pretty much the parts for right now. That's what I plan on pretty much doing for right now. There is more to come. There is a lot more things that are coming. It's just getting the parts ordered. They're finally starting to come in. So with as far as the struts and the hubs go, I'm not going to get those together until I get all the parts. And that's pretty much the only thing I need right now is the rear struts. So once I get those ordered and they come, we'll do the video. Unless something happens with the hubs that's on the car right now and then they're causing some more issues, then we'll replace them. But soon we'll order we're going to be ordering the struts, and then we'll go and do that. So that'll be next. But I think the more recent stuff that's going to be coming is the injectors. I'm just waiting on the canister, purge canister, and I'll show you guys what that is. If you know where it is on your Cadillac, you know what I'm talking about. But if not, I will show you what it is. I'm replacing that, and I'm replacing the injectors just to see if that's gonna fix my rough sitting at idle, and my needle jumping. It doesn't do it very often. It does it every once in a while. So we may even get a fuel filter just to replace, just to make sure that all the filters and everything's being replaced perfectly and properly. So we may do that too. I can go to the local auto parts store to get a fuel filter. So that's not a big deal if we go down that route. But the really main thing is to get the injectors in, and hopefully that'll fix the issues. Because like I said before, there's no check engine light. There's no throwing codes. Every once in a while, I do get a Cadillac Efficiency Bank 2, and I know that the Cadillac converter does not go bad on its own. I've read so many forums, I've done so much research, and I know that something is causing it, and the injectors is on the list of one of the things that can cause the Cadillac converter to have an efficiency. I've replaced everything. That's a new Cadillac converter. I've replaced all the sensors. I've even cleaned the air filter. I've cleaned the throttle body. I've done everything that I can do to keep this Cadillac converter from throwing codes, except for replacing the injectors. I cleaned them, but I didn't replace them. I did get new spark plugs. I got new coils as well. So I've done everything that it's asked me to do, except for replacing the fuel injectors, and maybe the purge canister is possibly the issue as well. Who knows? There's more things too. One of the other things I'm got on order that I'm waiting for to come in. I am buying a oil catch can. Some people in the forum and some people online have done that due to excessive oil going into the intake, and I do have that issue. I've pulled out some of my spark plugs plenty of times, and there's been oil in there. So, and obviously it's not falling in, and there's no cracked or blown manifold or head gasket. So we're definitely going to be getting that taken care of when that comes. I'm buying a little small one to test it out first. if it ends up working out and it actually does catch a lot of the oil, because sometimes you don't know if it's catching any oil or not, and you don't want to go spend almost a $200 oil catch can to find out that it's really doing absolutely nothing. Because some people I've seen on YouTube buying them and they're not even doing anything, or not because they don't work. It's just because their car is not getting rid of that excessive oil. They don't have that excessive oil issue. So the canister works if you have that issue, and I think that we do. And it also saves from the oil just getting dumped into the car, which we do not want. We want to be able to either find a way to recirculate it back into the oil, or just catch it and then we'll, dispose of it the proper way. So I got a little small one to test the theory of seeing if it actually will catch anything. And then if it does, we will go buy a bigger canister. Maybe not a crazy expensive one, but a nice, better, good size one. At least that way we could test our theory to know that, okay, yeah, this is working. Let's get a bigger one, a better one, and then we'll install it the correct way. So that's another thing that's coming too, so stay tuned for that. There's a few other things I got to do on the car. I do got to replace the rear diff pinion seal. It is leaking a little bit, but I don't think it's leaking anymore. I think it stopped itself. But we're going to replace that as well. And we're going to get some new fresh fluid in there and clean that all out and get everything straight. So we are getting pretty close to getting the car maintenance-wise done. It's still drivable. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just some quirky things that I want to get done. And it's maintenance-wise related as well. So, and then I think the last major thing is brakes. I don't know if I'm going to upgrade the brake calipers. I found some brake calipers online that I can convert it from a 2-piston to a 4-piston just by changing out the calipers, and they perfectly fit, which is what I'm thinking about doing, because I want some better braking ability, and they're easier to do because they're the slide out ones. So I can easily just take those slide outs out, put them in, and boom, we're good. But it'd be better for good stopping power. All I gotta do is take the line off, put them on, bleed them, and then we should be good on breakage. So that's a good idea. Or just get new brakes, pads and rotors, and be done with it. So we'll see which way we're gonna go. That's probably the last thing that I need to get done. But after I get the parts for the struts, and then the seal, which is not that expensive, I can get that soon when I get the struts. The last major thing that's pretty pricey is the brakes, which is not that big of a deal. That'd be the last major thing, and then all the rest of the stuff just keep the maintenance and stuff. So that's what we're looking forward to, and that's what we're looking to come. As far as the scooter, we are going to be changing out the clutch spring and the clutch itself. So like I said, there's a 2001 in there. There's a, not 2001, but there's a 2000 RPM clutch spring and clutches in there that we need to take out and put the 1500 in. We're going to take it for a spin. We're going to finish putting on the bike, the cell phone holder my brother wants on there. Then we'll take it for a spin, just see what the difference is, because that bike moves with the 2000. I like it, but I think it's a little too tight. Might be a little too tight. Maybe we can loosen it up a little bit, still get some tightness, but make it more firm. And then maybe we'll get some more speed out of it. Who knows? So we're going to try that. That'll be coming up soon in the next video. So just stay tuned, guys. And I really do appreciate everybody's love and support. I'm hitting like 700 something, 700 and I don't even know. I've looked at it, but it's getting there. And I really do appreciate you guys. I really appreciate all the love and support that that you guys have been showing me. And please send me more comments. You guys have a question about your car? I really enjoy helping you guys out and really getting that information to you guys. So I really do appreciate, you sending me the comments. I appreciate the love, support. I appreciate the followings and everything. So it's really, truly a blessing to me that I can help you guys out with the information. So, so just stay tuned, be patient. I greatly appreciate it. And as I get the parts coming in, we'll start doing some stuff. And one other thing I forgot to mention too is I got this really cool shop vac that is somewhat broken. The motor's bad. So I already priced out the motor, and we're going to be replacing that too. So if you have one of these really sick, this one is actually a Ridge. This is a Ridge NTX vacuum. So we're going to be replacing that motor. So if you guys have one, you want to see it, hit me up. I'll do a video if you guys actually want to see this on there. So it's really quite simple. I figured it out a couple of days ago, and I looked online. They actually sell a motor for it. So we're gonna get that, save myself some money, and instead of chucking this, because I was really about to throw this away, and then I found out that I can get their motor replaced, and we'd be in business. So that's coming up soon too. But so if you guys want to see that, let me know. If not, I'll just do it on my own. I'm not really worried about it, but I like to show you guys some cool stuff, even off the wall stuff that's not even car related. I do have one more other thing that I do want to show you guys, if you're interested, is this. Let me grab it. So lastly is this. So this is my old LED taillight. Now, as you know, the LEDs inside started going out for the braking. The driving ones was fine, but the LED for the braking ones are completely out. So I was thinking of doing a video on cracking this open and replacing the LEDs and showing you guys how to do that. Save yourself some money, because these are not cheap. These are like anywhere from $100 to $200 per light if you finding brand new or used or whatever. I think I got mine for like 90 some bucks on eBay. I got lucky. I just went on there and looking, and all of a sudden there was one right there, and I bought it right then and there, because there was only one left, and it was the right side, which was even harder. I find more left sides than right sides, and they're really expensive. They're like $200 some odd dollars or $100 some odd dollars, 150 plus. I found one on eBay for 90 bucks, and I jumped on it, and it worked perfectly, and I was so super happy. So avoiding me getting a ticket and passing inspection, so we're good. So that's be one of the things that we'll probably be showing too, if you guys are interested. But guys, that's pretty much it. I truly do thank you for guys watching. I know it's super short, but I just wanted to get you guys, I wanted to let you guys know what was going on, and what's been new with me, and you know, everything like that. I know the last video I did was Bleeding the Bricks, and it probably wasn't that long ago. It was like a few weeks, but I still like to keep you guys informed. So stay tuned for watching, and we'll be getting some of these parts in. We're doing the videos. Guys, give me comments, like, and subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next fix. Peace.